What up, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing good tonight. I'm straight. I'm looking rugged. I'm just kind of snowed in. This COVID shit got shit shut down. Well, not literally, because a lot of shit is open. You know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying for me, I'm just not out there like that. I'm not trying to catch this shit. I had this shit like last, like 2020 or some shit like that. I'm not trying to get this shit again, so I just pretty much just stayed in the house, in the garage. So it's a good time to go ahead and drop some content for y'all, and I got a good story for y'all. So this is what it is. A lot of y'all might have seen me recently on the 16 of Life channel. My man Chill interviewed me, and he interviewed me about well, part of the interview that y'all saw, he was talking about me being involved in a female staff member at a prison I was in San Diego, and how I married her. Well, it's true, that happened. I did do that. I did get involved with a staff member. I cracked her, and we got serious, and we did get married. So I gave him a partial interview, a nice, lengthy partial interview. So being that this is my story, and this is my channel, I'm gonna give y'all a full interview. I'm gonna tell y'all everything, the details that didn't come out in the interview. So I'm gonna give y'all more to the story. So just buckle up, get your popcorn, get your blunts, get your drink, whatever it is you want to do to check the story out. Do so, and if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for that like, and hit that subscribe, and notification. That way, every time I drop some new shit like this, y'all gonna be some of the first to get it. And if you know anybody that's interested in this type of stories, these prison stories like this, go ahead and share this. I appreciate it. I need the support. I'm trying to build my stuff up too. So, oh yeah, Happy New Year's to all. So, let's get it. Okay, so I was in R.J. Donovan, which is Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility in San Diego, right next to the Tijuana border. I did like 6 years there. And maybe like my last 2 years, I ended up working in the infirmary, which was called CTC. Now, for all y'all that never been to Donovan Prison, this is how it's built. It's like 4 yards. It's, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just like this. And there's a plaza in the middle. And in that plaza, there's a central infirmary that they call CTC. So I had worked in the shoe factory and other places around the prison before I got this job. But what happened was they started migrating the SNYs. If y'all know what SNY mean, I mean protective custody, the PC inmates, they start bringing them in. The majority, that prison started transforming to a majority of SNY at a certain point in time. I believe it's all SNY except maybe 1 yard now. But anyway, so I was over here. I lost my other job because the SNYs took my job. At the time, there was this lieutenant that worked in CTC, the infirmary. I should see him sometime in traffic. And like, hey man, what's happening? Right. I knew this guy back when in 1994, I was in Centinela State Prison. We opened the level 4 yard up, and this guy, he was a rookie. And at the time, so once he saw me, like, hey, I remember you from back then. So anyway, he said, if you ever need a job over here, I got you. I could pull you to be one of my porters. So now, as I said, they brought the protective custody inmates in, the PCs in, SNY. So they took all the jobs that we had before, where I was working in the shoe factory and stuff like that. So now I need a job. Here it is. Hey, yo, man, I need that job. I got you. So he pulled me over there. Now, before I got over there, I had always told people, I said, man, if I ever get over there, a job in CTC, I'm going to crack something. Reason I said that is because Donovan State Prison, that CTC, that prison has been known for a lot of that going down. A lot of inmates then got with a lot of staff members in that prison, not just in the infirmary, but just period. That prison has been known for that. It happens. So that's why I said, if I ever get over there, I'm gonna crack something. So anyway, hold up, mouth getting dry. Me hit this energy drink right quick. Y'all don't mind, do you? Hold up. So anyway, now I'm working over here now. I'm a porter. If y'all don't know what a porter is, I'm the janitor. I sweep, I mop, I empty trash cans, I dust off the desks. I dust off your computer. I move office furniture. We do whatever needs to be done under that title as a porter. I worked for this lady who was the compliance coordinator, and we had a maintenance guy who had the keys to all the tools when we need to get tools. Meaning me and the other porters. So I end up working over here in the section where they do medical billing and coding and stuff like that. So I was the guy to go in. I push my little card up in there. I sweep. I mop. I do all the things I just aforementioned. Dust off the computer. Yada yada yada. Right. So I'm doing this every day. Now at this time, they had got rid of what they call the MTAs in the prison system. So now they had a whole bunch of free staff in here. So a lot of these girls that was up in here is probably getting like $13 an hour. It's just a job to them, but just happen to be in the prison. So they regular people. I mean, even though when you start working inside of a prison, uh, um, as they call it, custody, which is correction officers, they tell them don't talk to the inmates, don't do this, don't do that. They say if they talk to us, because we're going to try to manipulate them to bring contraband in. True, that does happen. So they all been schooled on this before they came in there. They've been taught this. So, I should see these ladies all the time. And any chance I get, I say hi to these people. Hey, how you ladies doing? Just being courteous, right? It's cordial. And they respond as well. So they see me doing this every day. Monday through Friday, I'm coming up in here. And, some people look at you, they compassionate. They look and they kind of wonder, like, I wonder why is this guy in prison? This guy seems like a nice guy. Why is he in prison? So quite a few people has asked me those questions. Why are you in prison? You don't seem like the type of person that be in here. Mind you, they didn't know that I didn't had a life sentence. I didn't had 70 years of life. I'd had my life sentence taken off at this point, though. It was on. At this point in time, I had a release date. Now they took the life off years ago. But this is me like, okay, this dude seemed cool, And this is what they tell me. So, they used to ask me, what you in jail for? And, why you in here? How long you been in prison? I've been in prison. Like, at that point in time, I think I had been down like 12 years. So, like 12 years, whatever. You don't seem like the type. I'm like, yeah. But anyway, that was just because my mannerism, right? My mannerism was good. How I went up in here and cleaned up. I emptied the trash cans. I was clean. I wasn't dusty. I wasn't extra out. A lot of the other porters would come to work with their chains on, brand new shoes and all that. I'm just coming in just clean. I'm coming in with a clean state shirt, clean state pants, and clean state boots, period, with a clean haircut. That's how I came to work every day. So as things progressed, me just being around them, all these women in here, one of them, of course, is going to say something more than the others when she got her chance. And the conversation always started, how long you been in prison? When you get out of prison, do you have kids? And all this old stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I got kids. So she want to see pictures of my kids. So the next day I come back to work. I bring like 2 pictures of my kids. I put them in what we had in the prison system at the time. They still got them. They call you save them envelopes. Just an envelope with a whole bunch of lines on it. And that's just what we send when we appealing stuff to this appeals coordinator, 602s and stuff like that. So I put 2 pictures in this you save them envelope, fold it up, put in my back pocket. Now I'm going up in there now. I'm wearing gloves. We wearing latex gloves all the time. I'm in here. I'm dusting stuff. Hello, ladies. I always greet them like that when I come in. Hello, ladies. They like, hey, White, because that's they call my last name. They go in prison. They go by your last name, your number. Hey, White. Hey. I'm like, hey, ladies. But at the same time, in my mind, I'm thinking like, nigga, I'm in with all these motherfucking women. I done been down 12 years. Look at these bitches. That's what I'm saying to myself. Like, look at these bitches. And they're like, damn, nigga. It's like every day it was like that, but they ain't scrubs and shit like that. But it's just like all this women in here. And so I'm talking to this one. I'm going to call her Sarah because I don't want to put a real name out there. So I see Sarah like, hey, how's it going, Sarah? Hey. So I bring her the pictures. I slide her the pictures while I'm emptying the trash. She get the pictures. She take them. I'm thinking she's going to come back and drop them off some kind of way, put them by the trash can or something for me to grab later or something like that. She don't. So now it's time for the porters to get off. We got to go back to the yard. It's count time. Inmates got to be locked in their cell. The next day I see her like, yo, where my pictures at, my kids? She said, I sent them to you in the mail. Okay. So what she did, she wrote me a letter. and she sent them to me from a bogus address. Actually, it wasn't even a bogus address. It was her friend's address. She used her friend's address, so she mailed them to me like that. So I waited for the mail to come. It took maybe like, no, a mail in prison won't take probably like 6, 7 days or some shit. I got it. Like, okay, I got this address. And she tell me, she said, I'm attracted to you, but I'm a single mom and I got too much to lose. I can't lose my job. And I was more like, I respect that. I didn't respond to the letter. I saw I worked the next day. I said, I got your letter. I respect that. Thanks for sending my pictures back. I respect that. So at that point, she was like, I just want to fall back. So, and she started trying to fall back, but she got weak.